Good evening to Dr. Anita Roslan. I'm Kamni Panirselvam. My metric number is EX03544. This is my individual presentation for Introduction to Islamic Economics. I'm going to talk about credit card in Islamic finance, how it works, and principally in the Islamic teaching. What is a credit card in Islamic? Credit card in Islamic is an Islamic product as both non-Muslims can be used. The Islamic credit card offers perks and features similar in conventional credit cards such as cashbacks, rewards, and um, and more. The main difference between the Islamic credit card and conventional credit card is prohibited of gharar and riba. Gharar means overcharging, while riba is interest. There are no compound charges as overcharging is also prohibited under Sharia law. The Islamic credit card also have featuring systems to ensure that the credit card will only be utilized for halal transaction. This means that the Islamic credit card are not allowed to use the purchase alcohol, gambling, and other activities and purchase that are not permissibly in Islam. How an Islamic credit card works. Islamic credit cards has features that makes it different such as Sharia compliant, no interest charges, privileges. In Sharia compliance, for Muslims, Islamic credit card is an assurance as that the financial product is Sharia compliant and addressed to Islamic teaching. Besides, the difference between Islamic and conventional banking is no money actually loaned to client, as the bank will buy the item for client and sell back to them at markup price. For non-interest, it means that any interest or riba is strictly prohibited under Sharia law. This means Muslims are not allowed to pay for interest and also not allowed to receive interest as well. Under privileges, Islamic credit cards usually offer takaful coverages and other benevolence expenses. These features will pay the premium to cover some or the entire outstanding balance. With the Islamic credit card, the Muslims are able to pay their zakat. It's a convenience for them. Next, Sharia concept used for Islamic credit card. There are three types which is used in Malaysia, which is takwik, tawarruk, and ujrah. Takwik is translated to compensation to Islamic credit cards used to concept of takwik for transaction. It is actually an agreement between the financer and the recipients. The financer is acting as the bank. It's obliged to provide funding, and the recipient is obliged to make payment in returns for the finance as they receive. Next is tawarruk. Tawarruk is based on the basis where buyer purchase a commodity from a seller on a deferred payment buyers. The buyer then sells the same commodity to a third party um, to a third party where payment is made on spot. This really means that the buyer is borrowing cash needed from the bank to make the initial purchase. And the next concept is ujra. Ujra is a generic term in Arabic that translates to fee. It is usually used specifically in relation to a fee charged in exchange for a service. This Sharia concept used ujra by Islamic banks refers to payment of a service to customer, and most Islamic cards in Malaysia are based on this concept. Uh, these are the banks provide Islamic card in Malaysia, which is Bank Raya, Bank Islam, CIMB Islamic Bank, RHB Islamic Bank, Public Bank, Bank Islamic, Bank HSBC, Amanah, and more. And for conclusion, there are many other contracts structured or credit card that are permissibly by Islamic teaching. Everything is done should comply with Sharia and regulations of Islamic. The Islamic credit card is not solely for Muslim only. The benefits and features can be enjoyed by everyone. That's all for me. Thank you for watching.